The offseason program underway. JP Shadrick with Jaguars wide receiver Christian Kirk just got married. Congratulations, by the way. How was the wedding and the honeymoon?
It was awesome. Went by way too fast. A moment that I'll never forget, and it was definitely life-changing. So just very excited for this next chapter with my now wife, and she's amazing, and everything about that weekend with the family and just surrounded by our loved ones was awesome.
So now, back to work. Tell us a little bit about your offseason, coming off the injuries that you had towards the end of last year. I know you were back on the practice field towards the end of last season. What happened in the offseason and how you feeling now?
Yeah, like you mentioned, it was a tough way to end for me. Did everything that I could to try to get back, but it was just a couple weeks behind. But I'm feeling really good. Spent about a month here after the season just trying to get my body back to the place that it needed to be. And, I'm pain-free now and, just happy to be back in the building around the guys and just, with a new mindset and new mentality to just bounce back from last year. Obviously, we didn't meet the expectations that we had for ourselves. And, we have a chip on our shoulder, and we're going to come in every day in the off-season program and work towards that.
So, yeah, you saw it off to the side, but in this locker room when all that went down the last month and a half last season. So that drives this team moving ahead, or at what point do you put what happened last season in the rearview mirror?
Yeah, we talked about it. Our first year here, we set the expectations of what we expect from this team and, try to, play championship football, and that's what our sole goal is to make, it to the championship and to the end. And, in 23 and last year, we didn't meet those expectations. And so now it's just getting back to our brand, really learning from last year that nothing's given in this league. And you have to go out and take it. You have to take respect, and you have to take, those wins that are hard to come by. So we're learning right now, doing a lot of reflection. And then, once we really go ahead and line it up when it comes to training camp, I'm sure it'll be flush and we're ready to take on this year.
Initial thoughts about Gabe Davis and how he fits into this wide receiver room?
Great. He's a very personable guy, fits in perfectly with our room and just the type of guys that we have in our room. High character, hardworking, physical, can make the tough catches. Everybody has seen him, stretch the field and make those explosive big plays. And so he's a big addition to, kind of what we need in our room, and, excited to get to work with him.
All right, it's your 7th NFL offseason. So what's on your checklist from now until mid-June to get accomplished?
For me, the older that I get.
Well, you smiled at that, not me, by the way.
I was just hearing a 7th NFL offseason. It goes in a blink of an eye. I like to joke around and say I'm old, but I'm not that old. No, it's just this time right now is to really just hone in on the little things, the fundamentals, and you don't want to peak too early. So it's just taking every single day and finding something little to get better at, get to know your teammates, get to learn everyone, because this team is different than it was last year. And so it's just really creating the foundation. And so from now until June, it'll just be spending a lot of time around the guys. And, once we get on the field and start, competing, it's just taking, like I said, those baby steps and, our foundation and what we want to do for this season.
Congratulations on the wedding and the offseason, and welcome back. Appreciate the time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.